to the centre of the court for the team presentation. It's now time to introduce the two teams for our next fixture between Näpäjä and Birmingham. Introducing the team from Birmingham, number 3, Christopher Colbert. Number 6, Devontae Claridge. Number 7, Mo Ahmed. 8, Jack Peters. And number 9, Connor Jeffs. Head coach is Gary Alder. And introducing Näpäjä, number 6, Siiri Hinsonen. 7, Yanni Vasalainen. Number 8, Petru Bosio. And number 9, Yanni Erlin. And on staff is Oskari Nistrom. Your two referees are Svetlana Moros and Tiago Oliveira. Thank you, let's play!
Well, welcome back to live coverage of the Super European Goalball League Champions League Division North 2023 here in Espoo in Finland. It's game number 8 on day 1 of the tournament. And we have action coming up from Pool A. Näpäjä taking on Birmingham. Both of these teams searching for their first victory of this tournament here at the Champions League Division North. So, following us on the live stream, welcome along. If this is the first time you are joining us today, it is approaching 5 p.m. local time here in Finland, in Espoo. And we have Birmingham playing from right to left in the dark blue t-shirts, with Näpäjä on the left of your screen in the green shirts with white numbers. Our two referees, Svetlana Moros and Tiago Oliveira. And you might hear this chant that's coming from the Birmingham team. That's a recently come up chant that they've created for themselves. Everywhere they go, quite literally. So out on the court then for Näpäjä from Finland, we have Jani Vesalainen, Petri Posio and Joni Erlinen. As for Birmingham, we have Mo Ahmed, Christopher Colbert and Devonte Claridge out on the court. Atmosphere just building ahead of this one. Both of these teams searching for their first victories of the tournament. The two referees, Svetlana and Tiago, making their way to the players just to go through all the protocols ahead of the fixture. Well, we had a brilliant game in our other Pool A fixture to take place in the last match between Inversport Ukraine and Chemnitsa. It was an 8-8 thriller all the way to the final throw. So for Näpäjä, searching for that victory, of course, didn't participate in the SEGL last season. They last appeared in the 1920 campaign, which was curtailed due to the pandemic. As for Birmingham, making their debut in the Champions League. They put in a good showing against ISD Sports in their first game. They were leading at some points throughout that first opening couple of minutes. ISD Sport went on to claim the victory in the end. As for Näpäjä, losing out to Chemnitsa in their opening game. It was our second game of the day here in Espoo. So far in both of these sides searching for their first victory. It's going to be another really interesting matchup, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I think Näpäjä is a favorite here because of the experience they have on this level. But Birmingham really seems to be in good spirits. So I think they can give them a run for the money.
Absolutely. Can Birmingham get off to a perfect start? Well, they conceded in their first throw in the opening game against ISD, so they've avoided that. Can they make the opening? Over to that far side, Joni Erlinen on the left of the three. 160-degree throw, trying to get past Mo Ahmed, and he just scrambles the ball out of play. So Christopher Colbert, he was a substitute in the first game, came on, made a difference. He's in from the start and tries to get through that gap between Posio and Erlinen. Here is Mohamed's throw from the far right side, that cross-court effort, trying to get past Jani Vesalainen into the midriff of Christopher Colbert.
Colbert played on the right-hand side in the previous game, so they're trying to mix it up a little bit.
And there's the first goal, and it goes to the Finnish side, Näpäjä. And it's a strong start. Jani Vesalainen gets the goal for Näpäjä, and they find themselves one up inside 1 minute and 15 seconds. And just technical timeout as they just get the scoreboard up and running, and we do. And Näpäjä have their goal confirmed on the big screen. Here is Mohamed now through the centre, Petri Posio. Lauren, you mentioned that Posio's often played in the wing positions. He's playing down the centre. Again, is that just more of an experience thing to have him in the centre, or tactical?
Yeah, I think it's just more experience, and because they don't have a natural center in the team except Ylönen, so I'm a little bit surprised that Ylönen isn't playing on the center now. Because usually Petri Posio plays on the right wing and can bring a lot more to the table when it comes to the offensive job, but here I think they are going for the defense first, and they have Väsälinen, who has very good offense also, so unless they really need his offense also, I think they're going to keep him up there.
Posio just smothering the ball, giving it to Väsälinen on this near side. The number 7 fizzes one across the court, stopped by Colbert. Impressed a lot of people, did Chris Colbert, in that first game, and
Yeah.
it's exciting to have him out on the court from the get-go. Jack Peters will be itching though to get back out on the court, scoring a couple of goals in his first game.
Yeah, I think he had 4 goals in the first game, so I think he's just dying to be on the court again to be able to score a little more.
Well, it's the job of the coach, of course, to manage that, and of course, Florian, you have ample of experience as a coach. How do you judge it when you feel like you've got maybe a player like, for example, Jack Peters, who scored the goals, but you've got someone explosive like Colbert? Is it just managing it throughout the tournament?
It's a mix of many things, but yeah, absolutely, that is one of the reasons. But also, you see that the Colbert you can play him both on left and right. So depending on the situation of the game, I would use them both on the court at the same time. But Ahmed has played really well in the defense so far, so I don't see any reason to make any changes.
I'm interested from a coach's point of view, coaching a young player or a new player coming through, is what would you say to a player in terms of learn a trade, in terms of being really good on the right wing or left wing, or both? What's more an advantage for a player?
Especially a young player or a new player, I never give them a specific position.
Right.
I play them around on all the positions, and for them to learn all 3 positions, because that makes you much more dynamic. And then in the later parts, we have the goal there from the Petri Posio.
Yeah, Näpäjä find themselves 2 goals up. The scoreboard is showing 1-1, but can confirm it is 2-0 to Näpäjä, and they're just having to sort out the scoreboard again. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this first half, and there we go. It's now confirmed at 2-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, Florian, as you were saying.
Yeah, I would say play on as many positions as you can to just learn the different angles, the different throws that comes to you. The ball comes in a certain way of angles if you're a left wing, and another if you're right wing, and definitely much more difficult if you're a center. So.
And there we go. That's 3 for Näpäjä. Birmingham just starting a little bit slowly now in this in their second game. Näpäjä, well, they scored 3 in their opening game. They've got to 3. Can they go on and continue this brilliant start that they've had so far?
Well, you have Claridge in the center, who has a little bit of difficulties with a very fast-paced throw. So that's a little bit of difference between the teams now, that he just has the difficulties of the fast throws.
Down that far side is wide of the right post, and there's a timeout being called by Holder, the coach, as the teams meet in the own side of the court. So 7 minutes 39 seconds to go in the first half, and it's been a strong start from Näpäjä. Just the start they would have wanted, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. 7:39. They don't rush the goals either. You can see that, and that's the experience that a player like Petri brings to the court. Because they are the favorites in this game, and sometimes that puts a lot of pressure on you to score early or win decisively.
Yeah, Petri Possi, of course, so much experience. Gold medal winner at the London 2012 Olympics with Finland. Just shows the calibre of players Birmingham are having to face up to when they're facing its Paralympic gold medal champions. And a high ball, and that won't help Birmingham's cause. Christopher Colbert, we've been praising him for his really powerful throws and energy, but he's conceded a penalty here.
But I like the attitude that he gets a very fast shot against him, and he just I'm gonna pay it back immediately. That was a little unlucky in the defense because he was in the right spot, and we have 4 goals to nothing for Näpäjä. 7:23 remaining.
So 4-0 now to Näpäjä. They're in cruise control as it stands. Mohamed with that throw down that far sideline. That is intercepted by Erlin. He just sort of stands up tall, 360-degree throw, a bit of a bounce to that one into the midriff of Claridge. Hands over to Colbert. Colbert just runs forward and tries to get a bit more bounce to it and scores! Colbert has his goal. Well, they've hit back Birmingham. They needed to get on the scoreboard, and they have. Just under 7 minutes to go, and hopefully that can bring in a little bit of confidence to this Birmingham team.
A very beautiful cross-court bounce from Colbert there. Chase from Yle.
Mohamed standing on the outside of the far post, goes down that far sideline, but it's out. Not troubling Erlin on this occasion. Of course, these teams now making their second appearance of this year's Champions League North Division. High ball called. And it's a penalty against Näpäjä, and a really good chance for Birmingham just there. If they can score this, they're starting to claw their way back into the match. Colbert already has 1 to his name so far. Can he add a second? On his near side, goes across the court and saved by the legs.
Yeah, it was a good penalty, but Vasilinen had already gone to the left-hand side, so it was more or less there already, so good luck.
Yeah, it certainly was.
6:30 remaining.
Colbert stands up quickly. It was almost like he was desperate to throw it straight away, but it just takes a moment to pause and launch an attack down the middle of the court. But that's effort is saved. Petri Posio now responds with a fizzing effort that's kicked away by Devonte Claridge, and a substitution being called from Birmingham. And Devonte Claridge comes off and is replaced by number 9, Connor Jeffs,
who played really well in the defense when he went up to the center last time. So
yeah, he has played out on the wings as well in the opening game, but will take that central position. Just going through the equipment checks. With that throw down the centre that's blocked by Petri Posio, hands over responsibility to Vesalainen, and he goes cross court, and it's into the chest of Mohamed, gets his body behind it and hands it over to Colbert. 360-degree throw, a bit of fizz on that one, and it's saved. Quick response though down the centre of the court and scores. It just bobbles over Connor Jeffs, just couldn't get his full body behind it, and it's 5-1. That was a really good counter-attacking move from Näpäjä.
Yeah, just ricocheted from the arm of Jeffs and over Ahmed there. That's very good offense. And we have another court repair.
We certainly do. I'm sort of losing track now how many court repairs we've had today. They've certainly been busy. I think we might have to give the tape company a bit of a call to ask for some more tape. Yeah. Or if you can ship some of your yellow tape from Sweden, that might work. Near side, quick reply that initially was blocked, and it's a goal for Näpäjä, and it's Jani Vassalainen got his angles and accuracy all right this time, and it's 6-1, 5.5 minutes remaining of this first half, and the team from Finland are moving through the gears, and they're in a really good position now. Colbert switched over to that far right side now with Ahmed on the left. Maybe just attack from a different angle this time for Colbert, trying to get through that pocket between the left winger and the centre.
And that's a smart move to do, because Ulan sometimes is a little bit sloppy in the defense. He's really confident. Colbert. Oh.
Yeah, he plays with a lot of positivity and emotion, which is certainly not a bad thing. But it's gone past him on this occasion, Colbert, and it's 7-1.
You can never forget the defense just because you want to score a goal. So that's a little bit what happened there. He was in the throw even before he got the ball.
And that's one that's burst through the Birmingham defence. And it's 8-1. Näpäjä.
4:35 remaining of the first half, and we have an equipment check. But you can see when Näpäjä really turns up the pace, the lads from Birmingham just can't keep up, unfortunately.
Three goals away. Näpäjä from a mercy win, which of course always helps if you do it early. It gives you an extra time to rest. Of course, this is both of these teams' last game of the day, so there won't be an action until tomorrow. In fact, Näpäjä are in action in our first game tomorrow, but Birmingham have hit back straight away from the equipment check. Colbert with another goal added to his name. Jeffs as well. Mohamed throw down that far side. Initially dribbling Lenin, but claims it at the second attempt, and he goes across court, aiming towards Colbert, who's now back out on the left of the three.
You have Peter standing and warming up here, just sending signals to the coach. Put me on, put me on.
I'm ready to go. Yeah, he's just going through a few little warm-up drills in the team bench area directly below us here in the commentary box. Launches early, he was eager to throw. Peter's still in the team bench area. Eager to get on. Here's the reply from Vasalainen. That's blocked by Ahmed, who just dives to his left and replies quickly with a cross-court effort that's aimed towards Vasalainen. And it remains Näpäjä 8, Birmingham 2. Joni Erlin just taps the left shoulder of his teammate Posio and goes to his left and scores! In between the gap of Mohamed and Connor Jeffs. And it is 9-2.
Yeah, very beautiful movement there from Ylönen and just find the gap.
Joni Erlin lets one rip towards this near side, and Colbert just gets his left hand to it.
Ahmed comes to the left-hand side this time and throws from the left-hand side.
Posio gets out of the way as there's a shot down the centre of the goal and scores. Vasalainen.
And it's a fast-paced throw again that just goes past both Jeffs and Ahmed. Can't keep it out of the goal. And we have long ball.
Long ball called against Christopher Colbert, and just get a sense that's probably a bit of frustration creeping in a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see Peters come in now.
And that is 11-2. Näpäjä are 1 goal away as it stands. Here is Peters, the man you've been calling out for.
Yeah, comes in now instead of Colbert, but I would like to have seen them a couple of minutes together on the wings. Because they are 1 goal away from mercy now, and it's 3 minutes left. Ahmed with the ball on the left-hand side, and out. It was a high ball on Ahmed first, and they declined the penalty. Näpäjä declined the penalty, which was fair play from them.
I don't think I've actually ever seen that, declining the penalty.
Yeah.
Certainly since I've been working with goal ball. Is that just a case of you just want to give the chance for the player to obviously have a run out? And
I just think that they don't want to end the game in a penalty like that, and also give the new player there, number 6, Hintsanen, some minutes on the court, I think. No. They didn't decline the ball.
Oh.
He showed an X, but
He certainly did. Well, he saved it anyway. I definitely saw him.
He
declined it
he
first,
did the decline sign.
And then did the substitution.
Yeah.
I was certain, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's been saved, so we carry on. And Simi Hinsonen will have the throw. Can he win it for his side with just 2 minutes 45 on the clock to go? Quick reply. Can't get past Peters, and he'll be desperate to add to his goal tally. Can he get another one for Birmingham? Vasalainen throws the ball over to the opposite side. Connor Jeffs smothers the ball.
We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here. Hintsanen now on the left-hand side. Cross court. Peters. That's a good effort there. Blocked by the feet of Posio.
Vassalainen, oh, with a really venomous effort. Almost took Connor Jeff's back down the court. He had so much power on it. He did well. Hinson in with the cross-court efforts. Jack Peters smothering the ball out of play.
We have a timeout for Näpäjä. I think they want to end it before the second half. And we have 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining for them to be able to do that.
Yeah, that ability to have an extra, well, 12 minutes. Of course, a game of half a goal ball lasts longer than 12 minutes, but to have a longer period off obviously can help.
You don't want to waste more energy in a game than you have to. It's a long tournament, and you need to be fresh at the end part of the tournament.
Oh, just manages to actually hold on to the ball before the conceding a penalty, and goes to that obscure under the legs throw technique. Vassalainen.
Long ball. They want to end it too much.
They were a bit too eager from Vassalainen, and just a chance here for Birmingham just to prolong this game. Peters to add to his tally. Yes, he does. No mistake from Peters. And some positivity flowing through the veins of those Birmingham players. 11-3. Back to Di Posio. Takes over and goes to that far corner, just wide.
It actually hit the post.
Ahmed with his reply down that far sideline, but can't get past the substitute Hinson with his effort that's blocked by Ahmed again. Bit of back and forth down that far sideline. Peters. And it's deflected into the back of the net. Connor Jeffs just couldn't keep hold of the ball, and as Ahmed was diving to his left, he scrambled to his right to try and stop the ball from crossing the line. And once again, Näpäjä are 1 goal away from winning this game. Will they do it just before the half-time break? There's going to be a substitution for Näpäjä. Joni Erlinen is coming back onto the court, replacing practically Posio.
We have 12 seconds remaining, and they really want to end it before the first half. I think they're going to go into the gap between Jeffs and Ahmed again, so we'll see if he can keep the ball on the correct side of the lines this time.
Oh, and he does just that. Vassalainen. And that is game. Well, they have just done it before the end of the first half. And it's Jani Vassalainen with that winning goal for Näpäjä, beating Birmingham by 13 goals to 3. As the half-time hooter sounds, we won't need a second half. Näpäjä convincing all the way through that first half.
Yeah, it wasn't really a question if Birmingham is going to be able to beat Näpäjä. It's just a matter of question how long is this game going to take.
So that brings a close to game number 8 here at the Super European Goalball League Champions League Division North. We have 2 more games remaining on our opening day as we turn our attention back to Pool B. It's Fen Tigers from England taking on Old Power from Finland. That'll be getting underway in roughly 40 minutes' time.